Alright, good break. Good break, good break. Welcome back, everyone. So, off to the Citadel. Let's go check in with Joker before we go anywhere. It's all too easy to neglect Joker.
Any news on your brother?
He's gone. They're all gone. But we'll get them back.
Shepard and Lawson are on it. We'll get your brother back. And make sure the collectors pay for taking him.
Thank you. Anybody else have a bad habit of forgetting to talk to crew members?
Hey, Commander, we got Garrus back. That's great, because he was totally my favorite. With that pole up his ass.
Here's the Garrus and the pole up his ass.
I assume everything's going well up here?
We're just having an argument over personalization of my workspace.
Cerberus regulations are clear, Mr. Moreau. Personalization does not include grease on my bridge cameras.
It's just mad that all its footage of me looks like a dream sequence.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda. And expect to survive.
Said that last time.
Zaid is like you, but takes checks.
You
As long as
also
it's
said
not
that
my money,
last
we're
time.
good. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Alright.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
I was expecting too much. Let's take the SR-2 to the Citadel. So, this has come up many times, but I will ask once again, what's your favorite Citadel? Mass Effect 1, 2, or 3? Supposedly constructed by the long-extinct Protheans, this colossal deep space station serves as the capital of the Citadel Council. Gravity is simulated through rotation and is a comfortable 1.02 standard Gs on the wards and a light 0.3 standard Gs on the Presidium ring. Population 13.2 million, not including the Keepers. And not just the layout. About the different Citadel experiences, what you have to do. You first get to the Citadel in Mass Effect 1 and everybody that you meet. Or the Citadel here where you return with Cerberus colors. Or the Citadel in Mass Effect 3. The galaxy in conflict. Mass Effect 1 Citadel feels the most natural to you, Max. Doesn't have so many obvious load screens. It also has, I think, the greatest sense of space and openness. The same place in all three, but it really feels big in the first one. Celador, if Citadel DLC counts, then definitely 3. I wasn't even thinking of that, and I think the Citadel in Mass Effect 3, not even counting the DLC, is still my favorite. I like the little stories that the NPCs have when you're wandering around that reflect the galaxy and its state of conflict. I like the Presidium. I don't know, it works for me. It's a simple enough layout, and I think the first one has the biggest sense of space, but you also then spend the most time walking around, unless you're just fast traveling point to point. Alright, who's coming along? Let Garrus stretch his legs. Garrus and Morden. Unlock pull. Garrus. Shepard. Melga. What's up, Melga? Yes, howdy. Max out concussive shot right away. Heavy concussive shot or concussive blast. Then we can work on the rest. Tempting. Oh, hell, let's do it. Little hasty. You can either have heavy concussive blast. They both have the same 12-second recharge. Heavy is a force of 600, damage of 100. Concussive is a force of 450, damage of 75, but gets an impact radius, area of effect. Let's go heavy. I, too, am doing great. Melga. Most excellent indeed. And one of my favorite games. It's nice to have a couple days off. Got a lot done. Already been out with the dogs today. Pizza and beer and Mass Effect 2. What could go wrong? Max, Citadel, and Mass Effect 3 contains the most meaningful content. No contest there, but as an area, I like the Mass Effect 1 version better. I can understand that. Yeah, it's all too broken up and segmented to really feel like a big space station in the third one. But that sense that you have to walk half a mile just to get from A to B on the same level in the first one gives it a good sense of being a big space station. Incinerate. I almost never use Cryoblast. Wonder why that is. I love cryo ammo. Why don't I use Cryoblast? Let's max out Incinerate. Let's be hasty. Let's be hasty. Recharge time is the same. Impact radius 1.2 meters. Damage 210 over 3 seconds. Or larger impact radius of 3 meters, slightly less damage. I'd actually go for the radius. I mean, the damage difference is not huge. We get some extra targets from time to time. I think I'd usually have gone heavy, so that's different. Hardly, but still. One of the
Commander Shepard, enter the password and receive a free gift.
One of the best lines in the entire game is here in this room. It's the gunnery chief.
With collectors, try Kasumi's credit services.
Kasumi's not going to shut up, so we should probably meet with her first.
Commander Shepard, we have the finest companions waiting for you. Perhaps something petite, smart, and Japanese would be your style.
I'm okay with that.
Just enter your password for a fabulous prize package worth millions of credits.
Millions of credits! Oh, go, go, go!
Please tell me your password, Commander Shepard.
Silence is golden. Hold that thought, Max. I'm gonna answer you in chat here as best I can.
Silence is golden.
Good to finally meet you, Commander Shepard. Kasumi Goto. I'm a fan.
Fan 2.
Has Cerberus filled you in on the mission?
Honestly, I'm shocked they didn't come to see me sooner. My fault for being hard to find, I guess.
What's with the password and the sneaking around? Are you in trouble or something?
I'm the best thief in the business, not the most famous. Need to watch my step to keep it that way. I also needed to make sure all this was legit. And I have no doubts now. You're the real Commander Shepard.
What brought you to Cerberus?
That's a bit of a story. Short version, they were looking for me, so I trailed them to find out why. Turns out they were looking for someone to join you on an important mission, and were offering a serious signing bonus. I had a thing I needed help with, so I made them a deal. And here we are.
Deal? Deal? What deal?
I assume this deal is something I should know about.
Yeah, I guess it slipped their minds. I'm looking for my old partner's gray box. A man named Donovan Hawk took it, and I'm planning to get it back.
What do you know about Donovan Hawk?
Mr. Hawk is a well-respected businessman. Arms dealer, murderer, generally not a great guy. His mansion's famous for being hard to crack, but I have a way in. and I think you're gonna love it.
I have something of a mind to do her DLC almost right away. So we know right away what we're going to have to do with Kasumi. Will it crash? Are we going to have to use... I've got a shortcut made to bypass some movies so that we might be able to get out of her DLC without a crash this time.
I doubt Hawk's the kind of guy who takes kindly to people sneaking into his house.
I always expect trouble. That's why you're here.
I assume a gray box is some kind of hardware.
It's a neural implant. Illegal in most places. Stores memories, thoughts, secret codes, illicit information. This one in particular belonged to my partner, Keiji Okuda. We worked together for a long time, before Hawk killed him.
What's this heist you're planning?
Not here, Shepard. You'll get a briefing when the time comes. I need time to nail down the details anyway. I've taken the liberty of getting you some evening wear, though. You want to look presentable.
Tell me about this former partner of yours.
His name was Keiji Okuda, the best hacker and entryman I've ever known. Unfortunately, he slipped up and made himself infamous. He stole something he shouldn't. He warned me it was bad, something that could spark interstellar war if it got out. That information got him killed.
What could he have found that's so bad?
He wouldn't say what it was, just that it was dangerous. He said if it got out, humanity would be in trouble. He encrypted it, wrapped it up in his own memories. To decode the information, you have to sift through all the time we spent together.
How long
now
is that?
those memories are all that's left of him.
I can understand why you'd want to get it back.
Getting it back will be easier with your help, Shepard.
That was good. Let's do it.
If that's what Cerberus promised you, we'll get it done.
It'll be fun. And if we're lucky, you won't even have to draw your gun. We should probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there talking to an advertisement. See you on the ship, Shepard.
Besides, I want to talk to the gunnery chief. See ya, Kasumi. The gunnery chief is one of the best little bits of NPC dialogue in the entire series.
This recruits is a 20-kilo Ferris slug. Feel the weight! Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Everest-class dreadnought accelerates 1 to 1.3% of light speed. It impacts with the force of a 38-kiloton bomb. That is 3 times the yield of the city buster dropped on Hiroshima back on Earth. That means Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in space. Now, Serviceman Burnside, what is Newton's first law?
Sir, an object in motion stays in motion, sir.
No credit for partial answers, maggot!
Sir, unless acted on by an outside force, sir.
Damn straight! I dare to assume you ignorant jackasses know that space is empty. Once you fire this hunk of metal, it keeps going till it hits something. That can be a ship, or the planet behind that ship. It might go off into deep space and hit somebody else in 10,000 years. If you pull the trigger on this, you are ruining someone's day, somewhere and sometime. That is why you check your damn targets. That is why you wait for the computer to give you a damn firing solution. That is why, Serviceman Chung, we do not eyeball it. This is a weapon of mass destruction. You are not a cowboy shooting from the hip. Sir, yes, sir.
Can I help you, ma'am? It's been a couple years since I passed through here. Security seems to have tightened a bit.
After the Geth attack, there was a review of security protocol.
Yes.
A few minor changes were made to reduce the risk of Geth infiltration. We apologize for the inconvenience.
You'd think a Geth would stand out.
Assumptions are dangerous. Be alert, be safe.
Thanks for your time.
Next.
Right. Sure, confusing us with Geth is easy mistake.
I thought it might be nice to come back here and see how it's changed, but it's just like it was. Same dirty streets, same unrepentant scavengers, same revolving door prisons. Being security here is a terrible job. This is exactly why I left.
Garrus used to work here.
The Destiny Ascension has completed its 20-colony victory cruise. Council members aboard thanked Human Alliance soldiers for their efforts in repelling Saren's invasion 2 years ago.
That was us. That was all us.
Keepers. Fascinating creatures. Genetic constructs adapted to work in Citadel. Couldn't survive outside. Unknown purpose. Wish I could have studied them. Had other things to do instead.
Had other things to do. Good when you heard the man. That is why you do not eyeball it.
Looks like they've tightened up security.
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think?
Yeah, okay.
Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're dead.
I was listed as missing in action a couple years ago.
Would you mind checking in with my captain? He can reinstate you in our system. He's just past the scanners on your right.
Bailey.
You'll have to make him scream a little. He's not gonna tell you everything just because you ask.
I know, sir.
If you don't have the stomach or you're worried about being reported, I can take care of it.
No, sir. I can handle it.
Yes, I see the problem already, Commander Shepard. My console says you're dead.
Get that a lot.
You're not worried I'm some imposter claiming to be me?
We have the best screening equipment in the galaxy. Those scanners can sample DNA from skin flakes. Hell, if you have unregistered gene mods, they can even figure those out.
Your sergeant said you could help with that.
Usually you'd have to go through the station security administration to reactivate your IDs. Then to customs and immigration to regain access to the Citadel itself, and probably a stop by the Treasury. Spending a year dead is a popular tax dodge.
That sounds boring.
But I can see you're a busy woman. So how about I just press this button right here, and we call it done?
Press the button! Press the button. Do it.
That'd be great.
Done. You're good to go. You should head up to the Presidium, though. The Council would probably like to know that one of their lost Spectres is still kicking.
What's the easiest way to get to the Presidium from down here?
Head back through the security checkpoint and take a public shuttle.
Screw the Council.
I will. Having access to the Council and the Spectre's resources would be useful.
Yeah. The Council can get anything. Best thing about working CSEC is that any equipment, information, or money you need, you get. Anyway, something else you need? Or can I get back to work?
It looks like most of the damage from Sovereign's attack has been repaired.
The Presidium was pretty shot up, of course. They fixed that first. All the wards got hit with debris when the ship exploded. Most of the damage was superficial, and the Keepers got things restored fast. Tasery Ward got the worst. A big chunk hit near the Dillanaga concert hall. They're still clearing wreckage and trying to get power restored.
Tell me about this place.
All the wards are more or less multicultural, but the other four are dominated by Asari, Turians, or Solarians. In Zakira, we've got major enclaves of Volus, Elcor, and Hanar. There's also a human commercial zone at Shinakiba. We've got a few Krogan walking around, and I think I saw a Quarian the other day.
We're going to avoid intervening with the Quarian and the Volus until we pick up Tali later. I'm on board with that, so we're going to walk right by him today.
Last time I was here, there were no human captains in CSEC.
The CSEC took a lot of casualties when the Geth boarded the Presidium. The Special Response Division was hard hit. They stopped turning their noses up at human resumes. They needed bodies in uniform, and we had the most experienced bodies.
Give him grief over that. Did you hear the conversation on our way in? Telling one of his underlings, make him yell a little more.
I overheard your conversation.
Make him scream a little.
Scream a little?
This isn't the Presidium. All they have to worry about are protesters outside their free speech zones or someone's poodle crapping on the grass. Down here, we have drugs, organized crime, and murder.
Do you have good drugs?
Policing a ward is like policing New York City. Sometimes you have to work outside the council's rulebook.
CSEC has changed.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
Avina.
Welcome back, Shepard. It has been 2 years, 3 months, and 17 days since the Citadel last welcomed you. This is the Zakera Ward Transportation Hub. Public shuttles and shopping are available through the CSEC security cordon.
Looks like this place has recovered from Sovereign's attack.
Repair of the damage from the Geth attack is ongoing. There is still extensive damage on Tasery Ward.
Geth? It was Sovereign who led the attack. A Reaper.
I have no information on a Reaper. References to the term exist in some parahistorical theories on galactic extinction cycles.
Memetic engineering. Council blames Geth. Lies to cover up Reapers. Keeps public from panicking.
There seem to be a lot more CSEC officers than the last time I was here.
In the wake of the Geth attack 2 years ago, additional security precautions were implemented for the safety and security of residents. In addition to increased CSEC patrols, weapon carry restrictions have been tightened.
How charmingly fascist.
So has crime decreased?
Violent crime has decreased by 23%. Property crime has decreased by 41%. Incident clearance has improved by 16%.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Yes, and so it begins. Time for Shepard to go shopping. We're not going to be able to buy everything that we might want to buy right now. But we can get started.
Good day, my friends. Welcome to the Citadel.
Yes, welcome to the Citadel indeed.
Since these stores are owned by the Council, do government employees get a discount?
Yes, in fact. What's your position?
I'm a former Spectre.
My goodness. I didn't know Spectres quit. I don't believe you qualify for a discount, though.
How about if I throw in an endorsement from the woman who defeated Saren?
You are Shepard? My goodness. The increase in sales would certainly be worth offering a discount.
What do you need me to do?
Just voice your endorsement into my console.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Excellent. I will get my clerical VI to add it to our advertising immediately.
It's Captain Awesome! Oh, come home to Mama! Space hamster. Not buy any fish yet. Not ready to take care of the fish. We're not responsible enough to take care of the fish. Kelly's not ready to take care of the fish. Systems Alliance Ship Normandy SR-1. Destiny Ascension. Small ship model of the Asari Dreadnought made famous for saving the Citadel Council. The Battle of the Citadel. Ford, you brought Kasumi along on your current playthrough? Get snickered at it a lot. I am really hoping we can get through her DLC without issue today, or this playthrough.
I heard that those lakes up on the Presidium are filled with fish.
Fish?
No, they're not.
Maybe they are.
You ever been up there?
You don't know.
No. CSEC won't let me. They say I'm a risk.
Why would they say that?
They think every Krogan is dangerous.
Yeah, what the heck?
Damn Turians. We should kill them all.
Noticed you're avoiding the fish. You must not be emotionally ready for such a responsibility. Bingo!
Shepard, are you looking to continue your education? It's one thing to know how to shoot a gun, but do you have the career skills to deploy and manage today's high-tech network infrastructures? The Henley Technical Institute can help. Courses available through our extranet site will put you on the path to success. Visit our site now at keywords Henley Technical Education.
Henley Technical Education.
Shepard, it's been 2 years since you had a job. Isn't it time you rectified
I'm
that?
trying, okay?
Opportunities await Alliance citizens like you on the Outworld colonies. Third stage colonists are being recruited for ExoGeni Corporation's Pharos facility. Visit your local colonial administration office to sign up today.
It seems like you're always on the run.
No.
If you're not going off the nav beacons to visit the Chlorian migrant fleet, you're exploring the dangerous wreckage on Corliss. But when was the last time you stopped to eat?
Shit.
Pick up a stick of Paragon. Enjoy Batarian culture on the go in this traditional traveler's meal. Paragon, the underblue meat. Paragon is composed of lipoproteins and is not suitable for consumption by Turians or Quarians. The Paragon Export Company assumes no liability for allergic reactions or intestinal parasites in non-Batarians.
I think I have heard that before, but maybe only once. I have not seen that one often.
This began with an attack on a human settlement in the Traverse. But Saren won't stop there. His Geth aren't going to stay on the fringes of Citadel space. Abandon the Citadel! Evacuate the Council!
The Citadel's closing! They're sealing the station!
Is surrender not preferable to extinction?
Commander, we're picking up reinforcements. It's the Alliance.
This summer, humanity earns its place among the stars. Citadel, a film by Risa Uverson, presented by Aridani Films.
One more?
Shepard, are you looking for a good time?
Yes.
Drinks from 100 worlds.
Yes.
Games.
Yes.
Perhaps a little companionship.
Sure.
The Dark Star, one level up. I'll see you there.
Let's go. Let's hit the bar. We've got an invitation and everything. One level up.
I hear this is the best place for food on Zakera Ward.
You heard wrong. This is the best place for food on the whole damn Citadel.
High-grade provisions. And the Ascension and Revelations novels written by Drew Karpyshyn. The popular military historical novel Ascension focuses on several lives warped or destroyed by the human survivalist cult Cerberus. Revelation is a popular military historical novel by human writer Drew Karpyshyn that dramatizes human conflicts and political expansion following the 2148 discovery of the Prothean mass relay on Pluto and the beginning of human galactic exploration. Oh, I gotta have it. There's our high-grade provisions for our cook slash janitor. I mean, those jobs were just made to go together.
The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but confused response. Aid vessels have been sent, but it is not clear whether there are survivors. The Council offered its sympathy, but regretted that it could not become involved in a purely human matter.
You hear Shepard panting.
What can I do for you?
Well,
your expeditions might be a little tame for me.
Tame? A human can hardly take down a Thero Varen, let alone a Shatha. Who do you think you are?
Well, my name's Shepard, and
The Shepard?
The
The
Shepard?
one that put down Saren Arterius?
oh, you do know me.
By the spirits. Shepard, in my store. I don't suppose I could convince you to record an advertisement for me.
Sure you could. Can we work out a discount?
A discount? I'd name my firstborn after you if you ask.
I'm asking.
We record it now. Just speak towards my console.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Ha ha! No other gun shop has that kind of endorsement.
Nope, none at all. You think he'll keep his word? Is he gonna name his firstborn after us? Is Velt? Belt? Vest? What is it? Belt? Is it a belt or a vest? I can't tell. Ammo pack. Spare ammo capacity 10%. Submachine gun damage we definitely want. Especially because we're going after a better submachine gun.
I can use
soon.
this.
Heavy pistol. That's my bag, baby. Now, we want snipers, but I want to buy stuff for Shepard before we buy stuff for Garrus and everyone else. So we'll have to come back to that. Oh, although, we can buy these. We might use those.
Have you tried Galaxy of Fantasy yet? I love that game. It's based on Turian mythology, but it's really fun. I hear it has 11 billion players now.
World of Warcraft. In space! Far enough away. Oh, how far do we have to go? Maybe I can just keep poking him. We don't have to walk away to this one.
You have
I'm
any
thinking of
games you'd
something
like
else.
to trade in? You get 2 credits toward a new game. You know what's good? Alliance Corsair. The battles are pretty realistic, but it's still fun, and you can install it on an Omni tool. For 10 credits, we offer data protection for any game we sell. If the copy protection ever malfunctions, you can download a new copy free.
Still have copy protection.
Those Asari Hanar porn games they sell in Shinakiba are really nasty.
How would you know? Hello? Hello, sir?
Hmm? Oh, sorry. I was playing this fascinating human game, Solitaire. Did you need something? I wish they still made role-playing games like they used to. These days, it's all big choices and visceral combat. I miss those old games, where you had to remember to drink water, and it took 5 hours real time to fly somewhere.
They still make those too.
Do you have an account with us? If you open one, we have a special this month. You can download a game free. The worst thing about extranet games is when some Batarian comes on and insists on speaking his own language without auto-translation.
Hear him snort at the end.
I don't get the complaints about the Grim Terminus Alliance games. So what if you can capture and beat slaves? It's just a game.
Vanderloo, wherefore art thou?
You know anyone who plays that extranet game, Third Coil? Me neither. You sure hear about it a lot in the news, though.
S7, welcome.
I know it looks like I'm not working, but there's
Yeah,
only so
kind of.
many times you can sweep the place. If games were still available on OSD, I could alphabetize the racks or something. Do you play those human sports games? They sell well in the Alliance, and to Krogan. Have you tried Galaxy of Fantasy yet? I love that game. It's
where he
based on
started.
Turian mythology, but it's really fun. I hear it has 11 billion players now.
Nice spins. Take a class for those. Just how I roll.
You have any games you'd like to trade in?
Shepard, you've recently been dead.
Oh.
Don't you deserve the quality and distinction of a traditional Asari burial robe?
I'm not actually a sorry.
He offers the finest quality burial robes, hand-spun by skilled Asari artisans. Anatas will help you leave a good-looking corpse.
And I was dead, but I got better.
In everyone's life, there is a moment when things crystallize. You can see all the roads that have led you to that point, and all the paths that lie ahead. For you, Shepard, that moment may be when you first sit in the pilot seat of the Arlos 2185 model Tenacont. For 500 years,
difficulty meeting hiring quotas, according to a new report. Since Eden Prime, an initial surge in patriotic enlistments was followed by a downturn, as the public became skeptical that the Alliance can match Geth technology.
The people want to hear your story, Shepard.
Oh, yeah.
Got time for the press, Shepard?
It's been so good. Been so good. Been so good.
Khaleesa been seen in Al Jalani, Westerland News.
I'll see what happens.
I interviewed you 2 years ago when you first became a Spectre.
Oh, we haven't
your
forgotten.
case very well on camera. Do you have a minute?
Yeah, I remember.
What, so you can try to do another smear job on me?
Now, Shepard, you may object to my methods, but we're on the same side. You're back, your news. I just want to give your story its due.
Right.
Sources claim you were at the heart of the Presidium during the Battle of the Citadel. It's fair to say the course of the battle hinged on your words. If true, you told Admiral Hackett to assist the Destiny Ascension, costing hundreds of human lives, and securing the continued dominance of the Citadel Council.
The Turians lost 20 cruisers. Figure each had a crew of around 300. The Ascension, the Asari dreadnought we saved, had a crew of nearly 10,000.
But surely the human cost.
The Alliance lost 8 cruisers. Shenyang, Emden, Jakarta, Cairo, Seoul, Cape Town, Warsaw, Madrid, and yes, I remember them all. Everyone in the Fifth Fleet is a hero. The Alliance owes them all medals. The Council owes them a lot more than that. And so do you.
Commander Shepard, first human Spectre. Hero of the Battle of the Citadel. Check vid. We get it?
We got by without punching
Great.
her.
Bull rushed on my own show.
I do like that line. I'd like that line Shepard gets. Quite a bit. Where we at here? Fail, although noble. Shepard, show us what you got. There you go. Oh yeah, look at her move. Ah, she's working the floor. It's half a square. Come on, Shepard. Show us what you got. Oh yeah, turn this place upside down. They can't even handle Shepard here. She's just too much for them.
What'll it be?
Hear about anything interesting going on around here?
I serve drinks. If you want to know what's going on, check the news.
Oh, but I have.
I don't know why humans always ask me that.
I want the strongest thing you have.
Easy enough.
Going right for the hard stuff, huh, Shep?
It's green?
Green is good.
Guaranteed to knock you on your ass. Unless you're Dextro DNA like me. If you are, it'll kill you.
Down the hatch.
Anything else?
Oh, we're just warming up.
Let's have another one.
Bring it.
Here you are.
Yeah, I think you poured that one in your eye, Shepard. Where are you gonna pour the next one?
Not done yet.
I'm impressed. I've never seen anyone drink 3 of these.
Eat your heart out.
Anything else?
Hit me again.
How about we mix it up a little? This is genuine Batarian ale, uncut. Don't ask how I got it. I've been serving here 8 years. I've never seen anyone have this and stay
Still
on their
green.
feet. Anything else?
Do it.
Do it.
Okay, for you, something special. This is Krogan liquor, Rincol. You'll set off radiological alarms after you drink it. Should I pour you a quad?
Hell yeah. Put more of the stuff in the thing, more stuff goes in.
Your funeral, sister.
Okay. In addition to the hangover, Shepard was hallucinating. Well, gang, like we're all here in the bathroom. Good times. Good times. Nothing to say? Okay. Coming through. I think we better dance that off. Oh yeah, shake it! Shake it! Could you shake it a little? Maybe. Shake it a little bit. All right.
You know what's good? Alliance Corsair. The battles are pretty realistic.
Back downstairs. You know all the time I've spent in this game and I still get all the levels in the Citadel confused. I don't know about no pukies, man. I'm pretty sure she did. Just fortunately happened off camera.
Of an uncontrolled plague in the streets of Omega have been laid to rest, as the disease is now under control.
Pretty sure she tossed breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Greetings, Earth Clan. You will find many excellent ships for sale here. Only slightly used, yes. With our Unification Day special, you can get up to 2,000 credits back. Such a deal.
Such a deal. What's Unification Day? Hey, Tomalak. Hello, sports racers. Are you here for the used ships?
Could I interest you in a Turian Esquirine sporting shuttle?
Turian Esquirine sporting shuttle, perhaps.
Careless maneuvering. And like all Turian shuttles, it can fit a light mass accelerator cannon. Perfect for heavy traffic.
Welcome, Tomalak.
I offer a no-money down lease on my quality used ships. Ah, I know. Perhaps one of our light haulers? I have several Kowloon modular conveyors available. Very moddable, those Kowloons. You know what makes a ship, EarthClan? It's the engines. I don't mean to brag, but the Borcat Combine produces wonderful engines. Perhaps you'd like to examine a ship with such an engine? Now, I'm hardly one to judge, EarthClan, but you appear quite fertile.
There are lines. They have been crossed.
I believe you could use a shuttle with seating for many bulbous children. Greetings, EarthClan. You will find many excellent ships for sale here.
That's many bulbous blue children to you. I'm gonna tell Liara you said that.
You ever had ramen? It's a delicacy back on Earth. What can I get you? The meat isn't fresh out here, but you won't find any better dried seaweed on the station. We have 6 kinds of beer on tap.
Now we're talking.
We don't have a karaoke machine anymore. You do not want to hear drunk Elcor sing.
Yes, I do.
voices, your songs, your flashes of merriment that were wont to set the table on a roar.
And don't forget to catch Elcor Hamlet live, an unforgettable 14-hour experience.
In sincere endorsement, you have not experienced Shakespeare until you have heard him in the voice of Elcor.
So we're gonna have to avoid Leah Vale for a little while. I'd like to come back here and talk to them once, talk to the CSEC officer once we have recruited Tali. Yes, it was good. Tom, like, I had no way of doing a quick translate there, but
Welcome to Sarenus Applications.
I haven't had any ramen in a while.
Shepard!
Oh, they
Do I
know us
you?
already.
No, but I know you. Even a senile Hanar would remember the human who fought off the Geth. I thought you were dead.
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot.
Please, look around the store. It's a pleasure to have you here.
You know, I use quite a bit of software in my line of work.
It's a shame so few understand their own equipment. Besides the most obvious point-and-go nav interfaces, anyway.
You wouldn't believe how often I hear, "Why is the ship turning around? We're only halfway there."
Oh, I would.
You know, I like your products. Any interest in an endorsement from the human who defeated Saren?
I'd be thrilled. But I don't think I could afford to pay you for it.
Don't worry about it. What if we just work out a discount?
Absolutely. Just speak into my console here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store in the Citadel.
That will be splendid. I can edit that and have it working right away. Thank you so much.
Exactly how are you going to edit that? Tech damage. It's expensive. Damage protection. Definitely.
This might be useful.
So the tech damage. We want it. But that's expensive right now.
I'll take it.
Shepard, we know times are tough. Station records show that you made only 0 credits last year. If you need something to get you to your next paycheck on
Error. Date not found.
Letcor's Pawn and Payday Loan can help. We offer you credit on the spot for personal and home electronic devices, precious metals and jewels, genetic assay data, and virtual intelligences. No credit check, no questions asked. All we need is your citizenship ID. Come down today.
Good day, citizen. Welcome to the Certa Foundation outlet on Zakera Ward.
Shepard runs around making the same recording. Seems like she's playing back the same recording. I wish there was a little more
I couldn't help but notice your prices.
to the
They seem a
sound
bit steep.
itself.
With respect, the Foundation is not concerned with profits. A portion of our sales funds research to cure genetic diseases.
You know, it would make your services more popular. An endorsement from the woman who defeated Saren.
Oh my! You're Shepard, aren't you? I would be glad to give you my employee discount if you would do that for us.
It's a deal.
Just speak into my console here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
I'll work it into our advertising at once. Thank you.
The recording sounds like it's so far away. It's kind of muffled. Metagel capacity. I'm glad we can still afford it. Increase legs.
This might be useful.
All right, well, we're spending, so let's spend.
What do you think?
Yeah, Morton's got a long way to grow.
Supposed to help with alien bacteria.
I just got a refund and exchange, and I was told to pick up a new Omnigel converter here.
I don't think you have the right place.
No, they said to go to the
Message
warehouse.
coming in.
This is the warehouse.
Patching it through.
Gitor. Welcome. Thank you for the host, man. So this is one of those conversations you don't interact with,
I
but
felt her hand go into my pocket. When I checked, my credit chit was gone.
we went far enough away.
even touch you.
Look, it took me a long time to get this refund. It's a Cision Omnigel converter. He said there'd be one waiting for me.
Do you have a service order?
No, I got the refund, made the exchange, and then he said go to the warehouse.
Kids, you were playing more Nier today, weren't you? How was that? I know you've been having fun with it. I haven't been able to get it off my mind.
They take anything not welded to the deck.
Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to calm down.
We've got these two overlapping conversations, but again, we're avoiding that one until we bring Tali.
I just talked to him on the Wards Market. He sent me here. Come on, why do I need a service order?
The Wards Market? Why would you come to a Zakera Ward warehouse?
He said they're out of stock and I should go here. He didn't say anything about a service order.
Without a service order, I really can't help you.
Keep your receipts.
Wait, this was a trick, wasn't it? He sent me to the wrong place just to get me to leave.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Been trying to get this refund for 2 years. 2 years! I'm not giving up now.
You'd get a lot farther in life if you just held on to your service orders and receipts.
I just got a refund and exchange, and I was told to pick up a new office.
Wouldn't a refreshing, delicious Tupari sports
Should even go for a
drink hit the
Tupari.
spot right now?
Tupari.
Tupari, now available with dextro amino acids.
Hang in there.
You could really go for a Tupari sports drink, couldn't you? Tupari, now made with 10% real Tupo berry juice.
Keep pressing button.
Tupari is made with no natural sweeteners. I knew a man who went 3 days without a Tupari sports drink. He got hit by a shuttle.
It had to be the drink.
Tupari, the taste Solarians have come to love. Nothing wakes you up in the morning like Tupari sports drink's blast of Tupo berry flavor.
Master, meet your master. EJ, long time no see. Where are you coming at me with that from? How are you? You got hit with the shuttle. Yeah, I had my issues with it.
Tupari, it's good for you. Tupari brings your ancestors back from the grave.
That's got to be worth a few credits, right?
9 out of 10 Tupari drinkers recommend Tupari to their friends. The last one is on my list.
Meet your master, what have you been up to?
We sell so much Tupari, it has to be good.
Yeah, I don't think that's logical.
12 trillion bottles of Tupari are sold in a day. Where's yours? Oh, that's right. It's inside me. Tupari, 10 minutes of berry bliss for only 1 credit.
1 credit? Brings your ancestors back from the grave? Yeah, I tried, master. I did play it. Part way.
Only losers drink Paragade. You want Tupari. Winners drink Tupari.
That Paragade.
I know you're weakening. Tupari is on your mind. Give in.
Give in.
Commander Shepard drinks Tupari.
Oh.
Don't you want to be like Commander Shepard? Commander Shepard is referenced under license from Alliance Military Recruitment Services.
Is that what you all did while I was dead? Use my good name? Not cool. Not cool at all. Alright. Time to travel. Fast travel anyways. Rapid transit. Activate. Where have we been? Let's see. Lounge. Have we been everywhere there? Get to Rotom Expeditions and Dark Star Lounge. Maybe the reason the levels always confuse me is because they're laid out here, 26, 27, the dock, and 28. But 28 is the upper section, so the numbers go up. But they're laid out here kind of upside down. This is above these two, which is above 26. Thanks for that. It only confuses me always. I think we did go visit, though. Human Embassy.
This meeting would be more productive if Udina was to join us.
My advisor is unavailable. As counselor, I represent the voice of humanity and the Alliance. Shepard will be here and... Oh, Commander. We were just talking about you.
Good to see you.
It's been a long time, Anderson. I hope the last couple years have treated you right.
There have been some rough spots. It's good to have you back.
We've heard many rumors surrounding your unexpected return. Some of them are unsettling.
We called this meeting so you could explain your actions, Shepard. We owe you that much. After all, you saved our lives in the battle against Saren and his Geth.
Saren wasn't the one commanding the Geth. It was the Reaper Sovereign.
Don't forget.
Ah yes, Reapers. The immortal race of sentient starships allegedly waiting
air
in dark
quotes.
space. We have dismissed that claim.
Shepard, no one else encountered the hologram on Ilos that told you the truth about the Reapers. Only you and your crew ever spoke with Sovereign. I believe you. But without evidence from another source, the others think Saren was behind the Geth attacks.
Go back to Ilos and talk to Vigil. Or just look at what's left of Sovereign. It's obvious the technology is more advanced than ours.
The hologram on Ilos is no longer functional, and we have found nothing to suggest that Sovereign was not a Geth creation.
The Geth are capable of remarkable technological achievements. This is probably why Saren recruited them.
This Reaper theory proves just how fragile your mental state is.
Can we hang up in person?
Manipulated by Cerberus, and before them by Saren.
Saren was an organic. The Geth would never accept him as their leader. They only followed him because he was Sovereign's agent.
Saren was a compelling and charismatic individual. He convinced the Geth the Reapers were real, just as he convinced you.
It was part of his plan to attack the Citadel. The Reapers are just a myth, one you insist on perpetuating.
We believe that you believe it, but that doesn't make it true.
Let me tell you about the truth of my foot up your ass.
I kept Saren from conquering the Citadel. I sacrificed human lives to save this council.
We are in a difficult position, Shepard. You are working for Cerberus, an avowed enemy of the Council. This is treason, a capital offense.
That's too far. Shepard is a hero. I'm on this council too, and I won't let this whitewash continue.
Maybe there is a compromise. Not a public acknowledgement given your ties, but something to show peripheral support.
Shepard, if you keep a low profile and restrict your operations to the Terminus systems,
Low
the
profile.
Council is willing to offer you reinstatement as a Spectre.
What does that mean? Will I need to start filing reports?
That won't be necessary. This is a show of good faith on our part.
We cannot become involved in an investigation regarding the missing colonies in the Terminus systems, but Spectre reinstatement shows our support of you personally.
I accept your offer.
Good luck with your investigation, Shepard. We hope for a quick resolution and a quick end to your relationship with Cerberus.
Well, that went better than expected. You realize the Council's offer is just symbolic. They won't actually do anything.
Garrus was going through his drawers in the back. You see him kind of slide into view there? Oh, don't mind me. I'm not doing anything, just calibrating over here.
Even if they don't help, I might as well stay on good terms.
True enough. Don't worry about the Council or the Alliance. I'll find some way to keep them off your back.
Smooth walking, Garrus.
As
That's
long as
right.
you keep to the Terminus system.
Red line.
Anderson, we need to talk about... Shepard, what are you doing here?
What are you still doing here? Thought we knocked you out in the last game.
Stop by to see how Anderson was doing.
You don't have to cover for me. I invited Shepard here to speak with the Council. We just finished.
Anderson, punch him a little harder next time.
Consulate, do the words political shitstorm mean anything to you?
I'm here because the fate of humanity is at stake. That's what you should care about.
All you soldiers think alike. You charge headfirst into a problem with no regard for the long-term consequences.
I make the decisions around here, Udina. Your job is to clean up the mess I leave behind. Understand?
Of course, Counselor. Given the potential size of this one, I'd better get started. I'll be in my office.
Harry, you forgot your
Sorry.
pooper scooper.
Udina's never gotten over the fact that I got the council position instead of him. Sometimes I need to put him in his place.
Udina's just doing his job.
True enough. He's got his uses. And if you want something done on the Citadel, he knows who can make it happen. Plus, he's always happy to attend all those formal diplomatic functions I can't be bothered with.
Max, I guess that makes sense. You can't remember where, but it's mentioned somewhere that this was only the official story and that the council actually did believe Shepard. They're putting up a front of, it's okay. Problem dealt with. Don't worry about the Reapers. No such thing as the Reapers, but maybe they really did. Get it a little bit. I don't know. They sure don't act like it. I mean, they could acknowledge in private. If they really believed, they could acknowledge in private to Shepard. They just keep giving her a hard time.
How long did it take to get this place back up to speed after the battle?
Still counting.
But it makes sense in a way.
The main areas of commerce and the most populated wards are complete. But estimates for total restoration are sitting around 5 years. The Keepers always surprise us, though. It's like our repairs are annoying. We'll put up an ugly new bulkhead, and in a few days, they've made it seamless. We never really thought of them as heavy lifters, and I have no idea where they get the resources. But we'd never get done without them.
I'm surprised no one can tell Sovereign isn't Geth technology. Didn't they examine the wreckage?
We don't have much to look at. Pieces of it rained all over the station. It was chaos.
That's the ME1 Citadel we're looking at.
Species combing the wards for their dead. We secured as much of it as we could. But
Consort's
between the Keepers
place.
and a whole lot of unauthorized salvage, there's no way to account for even half of that thing. Another reason why they don't want to acknowledge what Sovereign was.
I think that's interesting. We saw a bit more of it too when we're flying into the Citadel in Mass Effect 2. What they show us in the cutscenes is the layout of the Citadel, parts of the Citadel we get to visit in Mass Effect 1. But then the parts we get to visit here are different. It works. I like that.
Last I knew, we were still fighting holdouts.
Here and there. But they are increasingly disorganized. It's long since stopped being called a war. More like cleanup. Not that you can ever discount them. But we haven't had serious casualties for months. A civilian ship will spot an enclave and we send in a squad to clear it. They're not quite the boogeymen they used to be.
All right, meet you, Master. Thanks for dropping back in. It's good to see you. They are up there. I'm pretty sure they're up there. I don't think we skipped putting them up on YouTube. I'm pretty sure Lamia did cut them up and put them up on YouTube, so they should be there. Yeah, it kind of got sad at the end. All right, let's not dwell on that. Peace and good night to you, Master.
What happened to Gunnery Chief Williams after the Normandy was destroyed?
Operations Chief Williams is still with the Alliance, but she's working on a special mission. It's classified. I can't say any more. Not while you're working with Cerberus, I'm sorry.
Message coming in. Patch
Hey,
it through.
Claire. Thank you for the host. Hey.
How've the last couple years treated you?
Serving on the Council isn't how I plan to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall. Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. I can't blame others for not wanting to believe it, but I know how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
You're bored working for the Council. Come with us.
Forget Udina and the Council. Join my crew and help me stop the Collectors.
I'm too old to go racing across the galaxy. Much as I complain, I've got an important job to do here. The front line. That's got to be yours.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand.
So,
I wish
yeah.
I could do more to help you. But if you ever want to talk, I'll be here. Just do me a favor and be careful. You can't trust Cerberus.
So the consort, you can kind of see the door to the consort is down there right above Shepard's head, off in the distance. Consort down there. Arla Vaughn, is he down there? Kind of neat. We don't get to go down there in 2, but you can still see it. That's where we first came in. The bar! The bar! Cora's Den? Cora's Den's not off this, not right here, but... Or the other bar, the one where, Nasana Dantius is, that one. What have you missed? Not a whole lot. We're just about wrapped up on the Citadel for now. In fact, I think we can go back to the Normandy. Anything else we want to do here right now? Definitely, we're going to take our second break here in a few. We took our first break kind of late. It's been almost 2 hours since that. Got the right amount of time for another break. I want to try and break every 90 minutes. We took our first break closer to 2 hours. Try and get back on track here. How was the food, Jamster? We took the dog on a long walk. Excellent. I got my 2 dogs out on a long walk before the stream, out around the ponds.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
How are we doing, Kelly?
Morden's psych profile warned of hyper behavior, but he is like a hamster on coffee.
We
He's
will
going to be a
not
very
be giving
productive
Captain
member of the
Awesome any
team.
coffee.
Anyway, what's up?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
The Human Bar Embassy entrance and C-Sec elevator. Yep, okay. That was all over there. Cora's Den down in the wards, though.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Ew.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
From Samesh Bhatia. He helped in Mass Effect 1. Right in that area. The area with the Human Bar and the embassies. We went up to the Human Bar to request that his wife's body be returned to him. They were going to use it to try and learn about weapons that the Geth were using. Commander Shepard, Mr. Udina offered to pass on a message for me. I wish to again express my thanks for your assistance in retrieving my wife's body. While nothing can ever banish the pain of losing Nurali, being able to see that her body was treated properly helped me more than you can imagine. I have opened the restaurant that my wife always wished to start back on Earth. Nurali's picture hangs on the wall, and Alliance soldiers eat for free. It is the least I can do to honor the courage with which both you and my wife have served humanity. Sincerely, Samesh Bhatia. You're not dead! From Emily Wong. You're alive? How come you broke whatever cover you've been under for 2 years but didn't offer an exclusive interview to your favorite reporter? Whenever you come up for air and are ready to talk, let me know. Nala Butler. Take care of Garrus. Commander Shepard. My husband was one of the men serving on Garrus's team. I don't know how much Garrus talked to you about what happened. I don't know the specifics myself, only that my husband died in a trap set by those bastard gangs. I know Garrus blames himself. He took every shot fired at his squad as a failure on his part. It was clear when he sent the message about my husband that he thinks it was all his fault. My husband would never have wanted that. He was proud of the work he did on Garrus's squad. He was taking back Omega from the gangs. He died fighting with honor. I miss him. God, I'd give anything to get him back. But whatever happened there wasn't Garrus's fault. You're his commander now. Please, if you can, help him stop blaming himself. Please don't tell him that I sent you this. Thank you. Nala Butler. Let me get some more upgrades. Shield piercing, SMG, 50% submachine gun damage against shields. At some point we're gonna have to go scanning, actually go scanning. Tech duration, 3000 EZO. 20% duration for all tech powers. Trauma module. 15,000 platinum. Unity now heals your squad to full health. Standard first aid interface can stabilize a badly wounded soldier, preventing death from all but the most serious wounds. The base technology, however, is ineffective on conscious soldiers who are currently taking fire, as each pain signal resets the process. A trauma module separates the Medigel administration into two layers, active and passive. The active layer constantly distributes small amounts of Medigel to fresh wound sites. The passive layer handles major deployments to incapacitating wounds. When large amounts of Medigel are deployed to incapacitated squad members, fighting members are also healed. Doesn't just bring them back up. Alright. Orden, how are we
Shepard,
doing?
How can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Not at moment. Think I've unlocked collector interest in humans. Wait, no. Only one heart. Krogan have two. Scratch that. Anything else?
Guess it slipped his mind. We already got upgrades.
Are there any medical concerns I should be aware of on the team?
Cerberus personnel in excellent condition. No squad concerns to report. Always some matters, but nothing affecting immediate mission.
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Oh no, 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 no! It's so easy to get stuck in the terrain. I don't think that's ever happened to me in the lab. Captain Awesome! Oh man, Captain Awesome. He's finally come back. Our ship has been without a captain. Don't think for a minute it was Shepard. The real captain... Meep meep. There's our captain. Takes care of business. Model collection growing. There's the helmet we picked up at the Normandy crash site. Still think it looks a little small. Pretty sure Shepard's head is bigger than that helmet. Change, but it was oh, they're kind of weird looking. They seem sort of detached from the top, and then we lose our assless chaps. Oh, they really look weird to me. Heck with that. We don't need the extra 10%. Check in with Garrus. It's so easy to forget where Garrus is on the ship. I've had a few playthroughs where I neglect to talk to Garrus just because of where he is.
Did you hear? Another colony went missing. Ferris Fields.
Ferris Fields? Didn't Hadley have a brother stationed there?
Yeah, he's taking it pretty hard.
Commander, those provisions you provided were perfect. I owe you. I've already thrown together some of my calamari gumbo. Here, try a bite.
Yeah, that line always gets me. Those provisions you provided. Tasty food, though.
Truth told, it's based on an Asari recipe. Seems a little cannibalistic to me with their tentacle heads and all, but they ain't no good grub. Anyway, thanks again. You really came through.
Don't forget to wash your hands. Garrus.
Shepard, need me for something?
Well, get it out of the way then.
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
A few, yeah. Here, take a look.
Thanix Cannon. Another one of those big, important upgrades. Normandy weapon upgrade. The Turian-designed Thanix magnetic hydrodynamic cannon is now installed on the Normandy. This cannon is powerful enough to destroy a collector ship. Repeated hits. Whole bunch of platinum.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems.
You can never be too careful.
You can never be
I
too
thought
careful.
I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we joined up with them sooner.
We haven't joined Cerberus. They're funding our mission. That's all.
Relax, Shepard. Just a figure of speech. I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
What did your merc squad do? Didn't sound like you were available for hire.
You saw Omega. It was full of thugs kicking the helpless. I formed my team to kick back. We weren't mercenaries. At least nobody was paying us. We made money by taking down slavers, pirates, or gangs that went too far.
Doesn't sound like you made any friends with the gangs.
I got 3 separate merc bands to work together to take me down. My manager at CSEC would be impressed. It was simple. We'd hit their shipments, disrupt activities, get under their skin, make them angry. They'd come charging right into our well-prepared kill zone, crossfire and snipers, clean and surgical. They never stood a chance.
It sounds like you were just another gang.
Then I'm saying
that option should disappear after the other one.
No civilian casualties. That was our rule. Every member of my team had lost someone to Omega's gangs. We weren't out to get rich. We were out to make those bastards think twice before murdering someone in the street.
Tell me about your squad.
There were 12 of us, including me. Former military operatives, CSEC agents, the usual. Had a Solarian explosives expert. Pretty sure he'd spent time in the Special Tasks Group. My tech expert was a Batarian, believe it or not. Not the friendliest guy, but he could hack any system ever built.
How'd you end up fighting mercenaries here on Omega?
We're not
After the
here on
Normandy
Omega.
was destroyed, most of us went our separate ways. CSEC asked me back, but I turned them down. Omega was filled with criminals nobody else could touch. And there was no red tape to slow me down. It was a perfect fit. People here needed someone to believe in. Someone to stand up to the local thugs.
That explains how you started. How'd you end up with a squad?
Not too different from how you formed your squad to fight Saren, actually. You prove that you get things done, and people join up. Mercs who wanted to atone. Security consultants tired of playing by the rules. I gave them hope. And now they're dead. Shows what I know.
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me. A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
I'm not sure I understand. What happened exactly?
Sidonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to
The Iceman cometh!
had killed all but 2 of my squad. And they didn't last long.
You sure it was a betrayal? Maybe they took Sidonis out first.
No. I put out feelers with some old contacts. He booked transport off Omega just before the attack. He also cleared out his private accounts before he left. He sold me out and ran.
It's man. How's it going, man? Shoot him! Shoot him now! You're jumping the gun just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
How are you, man?
His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sidonis. One day I'll find him and correct that. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of.
Good talk, good talk. Good talk. Alright, we'll go back to chat with Garrus a little later. Let's check in with Miranda.
How can I help you, Commander?
You do not look anything like Miranda. I guess she's had more work done than I thought.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Sweating, just finished yard work. I got some done yesterday. Actually, more Tuesday. That extra day off was much needed.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
All right, fine then,
I'll
Miranda.
let you work. Of course, Commander.
Since our alerts are not firing on screen or in chat today, yeah, that's delightful. I want to thank a few people for following the stream, Just welcome you all aboard if any of you are out there at Minibot Bojdova Ada. Omari Anderson, Rust, Othame, Animalis. Yes, welcome aboard. I'm a virgin. Now, there you go. Good times. Gabba is a chisel. Really? Tiago Bazu and Multi-K? Or Multic? Oh, come. Yeah, how hot is it?
Another colony's gone missing.
Yeah, they keep
Ferris
doing
Fields,
that.
I heard. That's not far from New Canton. Did your family get back to Earth?
Not yet. My mother-in-law's given us grief. Operative Lawson assures me the transport team will physically drag them away if need be.
Kasumi! Kasumi's just come on board.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all.
Wait, but you won't talk to me? He has a lot of things that mean a great deal to her. Kind of like Sherlock Holmes, except he didn't steal his.
That painting has a special place in my heart. An art collector hired me to steal it. When I got there, the painting was gone. On the way out, I saw it being hauled off by another thief. I chased him down, tackled him, and took the painting. That's how KG and I met. We never did turn it into our employers. The Red Rose. That used to be my calling card when I first started out. In place of whatever I took, I left a single red rose. It wasn't until I met KG that I realized how silly it was. He had a way of making you realize when you were just being sentimental. I stole that on a dare, believe it or not. There was a big museum show coming to Ilium. Artifacts from Earth going on tour. Very high security. KG dared me to steal this. So I broke in, hacked the security, put a few guards to sleep, and replaced the piece with a worthless duplicate. They never knew the difference. My first museum job. Nowhere near the last.
In a sense, her loyalty mission is also a museum job.
That's my favorite piece. Painted for me by a child prodigy from Elysium. She was the cutest thing. She was kidnapped by slavers who hoped to sell her on Omega. I wasn't about to let that happen. I set up an idea as a buyer's rep to get a special tour of the slaver's vessel. Once aboard, I freed the girl and smuggled her off the ship. She painted that for me on the way home. I'll never forget how it felt to watch her work. Don't laugh, I like those books. Romance novels, crime novels, the classics. There's something about the feel of actual paper in your hands, their musty smell. It's relaxing. KG used to find books for me while on the job. Some of these are more valuable than the objects he was hired to steal. I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change.
And yet she's looking away from the window. Just saying. Blue pill, red pill. I guess Shepard recovered from her night on the town already. Alright. Just a quick drink. And we're off. I'm gonna take that break. Oh, wait. Tell you what, let me take that break because I keep stalling and time flies by. We're gonna take our second break. They'll probably, what time is it? It's almost 4? Wow. Well, maybe we'll have another short break. But let me take a break now. When we come back, let's have a drink with Dr. Chocolates. And then I'd like to go and try and get Kasumi's loyalty mission out of the way for a couple reasons. Because it's going to bug me until it's done, if we're going to get past that bug or not. And if we're not going to get past that bug, I want to know. I want to get it out of the way. If we go through her loyalty mission, complete it, and then the game crashes, despite the fact that we're going to save before the end. We're going to reload the game with a shortcut that appends a command, no movie startup, to the game's executable, and hopefully we can play through the end of her DLC without cutscenes. We'll miss those, but if we can get her loyal and on board, back on board, then that's great. If we really can't, I don't want to dwell on it too much. After the fact, we'll use a save game editor to put her back in or to make her loyal, because we wanted to be around in the third game. We wanted to be around at the party, and we ran into this bug last time. So let me take a break. Then we'll come back, we'll have a drink with Dr. Chocolates, and then I think we're going to go to another party. Not nearly as good as the Citadel party, but it gets lively. All right, I'll see you back here in a few. Let's... I don't know if this break is going to be 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Let me go stretch and check on the dogs, and then we'll see. I'll meet you back here. See you soon.